You've been engineered. Right now, as you watch this, an algorithm is learning exactly how long you'll stay. It knows what makes you angry, what makes you scroll, what keeps you awake at 2 a.m., even though you have work tomorrow. And here's the part that should terrify you. It's getting better at controlling you every single day. Social media isn't just addictive, it's the most profitable addiction in human history. And if an evil genius sat down to design the perfect trap for the human brain, this is exactly what they would build. This is how they did it. Every era had its poison: alcohol, tobacco, gambling, oil. Each one made fortunes by hijacking human behavior, but they all had limits. Alcohol requires production, tobacco faces regulation, gambling needs money up front, oil has to be extracted from the ground. Social media removed every single barrier. It costs nothing, it's infinite, it's socially mandatory, it's in your pocket right now. And unlike every addiction before it, this one improves itself automatically, learning your weaknesses in real time, optimizing every pixel to keep you scrolling just a little bit longer. The Romans had the Colosseum, we have the feed. The difference? They had to leave the arena. You carry yours everywhere. Here's what they don't want you to understand. Social media companies don't sell content. They don't sell community. They don't even sell connection. They sell you. More specifically, they sell your attention to advertisers. Every second you spend staring at your screen is inventory. You are the product being packaged, priced, and sold in real time to the highest bidder. Advertisers pay for eyeballs. Time equals money. Your time equals their money. If you're not paying for the product, you are the product. And attention is the most valuable commodity on earth right now. Whoever controls attention controls influence, controls behavior, controls elections, markets, movements. The algorithm isn't designed to make you happy. It's designed to make you stay. The first rule of building an unbeatable addiction: remove the conscious decision to participate. Price creates friction. Every time someone has to pay, they stop and think, is this worth it? That moment of hesitation is the enemy of scale. Free eliminates friction. Free means no guilt, no comparison, no second guessing. You don't decide to use social media the way you decide to buy cigarettes or place a bet. You just open it. Drugs cost money. Gambling requires a bankroll. Social media only costs time, and humans are terrible at valuing their own time. We'll fight over a $5 fee. We'll lose 3 hours without blinking. People protect their money. They give away their time without thinking. That's not an accident. That's the foundation. Dopamine isn't a happiness chemical. It's a learning chemical. Your brain releases it when something unexpected happens. When you get a reward you didn't see coming. And the most addictive reward pattern ever discovered? Variable rewards. Slot machines work because you never know when you'll win. Sometimes it's the first pull. Sometimes it's the 100th. The unpredictability keeps you pulling the lever. Now look at your phone. Pull to refresh. That's a lever. The feed reloading with new posts. That's the roulette wheel. Notifications lighting up your lock screen. That's the anticipation loop. Every like is a micro hit. Every comment is a surprise reward. Every new post might be the one that makes you feel something. So you scroll and scroll and scroll. Your brain didn't evolve for infinite novelty. It evolved for scarcity, for patterns, for predictability. The algorithm knows that, and it exploits it. You're not weak, you're human, and your brain is being used against you. Here's where it gets truly disturbing. Every historical addiction was one size fits all. Everyone got the same whiskey, the same cigarettes, the same cards. Social media is different. Every single action you take, every pause, every click, every video you watch for 3 seconds versus 30, trains the algorithm to understand you. The feed becomes a psychological mirror. It learns your fears, your desires, your insecurities. It finds the exact shape of your weakness and molds itself around it. For you, it's fitness influencers that make you feel inadequate. For someone else, it's political rage. For another, it's nostalgia and loneliness. No two addictions are the same. Each feed is custom built, a personalized trap. You're not addicted to social media, you're addicted to your version of it. And your version is scientifically designed to be irresistible. To you, specifically. Algorithms don't optimize for truth, they optimize for engagement. And do you know what drives engagement better than anything else? Emotion. Strong, raw, uncomfortable emotion. Outrage keeps you commenting. Fear keeps you sharing. Envy keeps you scrolling. Calm content? Calm ends the session. Calm costs them money. So the algorithm learns, amplify what makes people feel, suppress what makes them think and move on. A study from MIT found that false information spreads 6 times faster than truth on social media. Not because people are stupid, because lies are engineered to be more emotionally compelling than reality. The algorithm doesn't ask, is this good for you? It asks, will this keep you here longer? You think you're scrolling through content. You're actually being emotionally manipulated in real time. Every addiction in history had a ceiling. Drug cartels needed supply chains. Casinos needed buildings. Cigarette companies needed factories, trucks, regulation workarounds. Social media has none of that. There's no physical product, no biological tolerance, no human bottleneck. The algorithm doesn't sleep. It doesn't take breaks. It runs 24/7 across every time zone, in every language, optimizing billions of individual addictions simultaneously. And here's the kicker. It gets better at addicting you every single day. Every data point improves the model. Every second you spend feeds the system that keeps you there longer tomorrow. This is the first addiction in history that optimizes itself. Oil made John D. Rockefeller the richest man in America. Social media made Mark Zuckerberg worth over $100 billion by giving his product away for free. That's not just profitable, that's perfect. Let's connect the dots. More time on the platform equals more ads served. More ads equals more data collected. More data equals better targeting. Better targeting equals higher ad prices. It's a compounding loop. Every extra second you stay is another fraction of a cent. Multiply that by billions of users, millions of times a day, and you're looking at one of the most efficient cash machines ever built. Oil requires extraction. Drugs require manufacturing and distribution. Cigarettes need regulation and logistics. Social media just needs your presence, your eyes, your thumb moving up the screen. Every extra second you stay is another unit of profit. Facebook makes over $40 billion a year in profit. TikTok is projected to hit $500 billion in valuation. Not because they create anything, because they've perfected the art of stealing your time and selling it. And the beautiful part, for them, is that you do all the work. You create the content. You invite your friends. You come back on your own. They built the casino. You're the dealer, the gambler, and the chips. Here's the nightmare. You can't fully opt out. Delete Instagram? Your friends are still there. Your work connections, your news, your local community updates. Leave Twitter? You miss the conversation. You lose relevance. You become invisible. Stop scrolling TikTok? You're left out of every reference, every trend, every shared cultural moment. This is the first addiction in history where quitting feels like social suicide. You're not chained to it by physical dependency. You're chained by context, by the fact that everyone else is still inside, by the fear that leaving means disappearing. Addiction without escape routes. Social pressure replacing physical withdrawal. The most profitable addiction ever created is also the hardest to quit, because quitting feels like disappearing. So what now? This isn't a sermon about deleting your apps. That's not realistic, and it misses the point. This is about seeing the system clearly, about understanding that every design choice, the infinite scroll, the autoplay, the red notification dot, wasn't made for your benefit. It was made to extract your attention as efficiently as possible. Once you understand the game, you stop being a pawn in it. You start asking better questions. Why am I opening this app right now? What emotion is this content trying to trigger? Who profits from me staying here? Awareness doesn't make you immune, but it does give you a choice. And choice is the only thing that breaks addiction. Once you understand the system, you're no longer just inside it. You're finally able to see it. If this broke something open in your mind, subscribe. This channel exists to decode the hidden systems that run the world. The economic machines, the behavioral traps, the invisible forces shaping your life. Next time, we'll reverse engineer another one. See you inside.